Kylian Mbappe, today is for you. This is your day. This video is for you. Now, those of you who were defending Kylian Mbappe last night, and that's why I tell you guys this, do not pick sides. Don't pick a side. Because everyone is to blame for this. Now, listen to this. Mbappe faked his injury. Mbappe actually faked his injury. Mbappe was not injured. Hear me and hear me well. Mbappe was not injured. And I knew it. This man trained with the team. And then all of a sudden, the morning of El Clasico, we got news. Mbappe is injured. How? How? They didn't do any vigorous training. The season is over. How did Mbappe get injured again? How? And, I saw, some reports about Real Madrid players complaining that Mbappe, remember when Mbappe, basically the complaint was that there are often times Mbappe fakes some kind of injury to get out of this or that. I saw a report about that last week during the whole Fede Valverde Mortal Kombat fight. But in my mind, I thought, do I put out this information to you guys out there or not? I left it out. But now this is the confirmation. This is just the confirmation. And then, look, the reason Mbappe did this, the reason he faked his injury yesterday was because he heard he was going to be on the bench. That's what he heard. And then he faked his injury. Nah, I'm not coming at all. And then to further prove this, guess what he does? We are 2 goals down in El Clasico, and that's the moment Kylian Mbappe decides to show support for Real Madrid by posting on his Instagram story, Real Madrid, we are 2 goals down. Some of you might interpret this as, oh, he's really backing the team in loss and this and that. No, he's trolling us. He's making fun of this team. He's making fun of us. Why couldn't you show support when we were a goal down? Or 0-0. At 0-0, that's the best time to show support. But instead, this is when you decide to do it, to show, and the message he's trying to pass is that you are nothing without me. This club, you cannot score without me. That's the message he's trying to pass. So for those of you who are on Mbappe's side, look, do not pick sides. Don't pick sides. A single player, if you the day you allow a player to be better than or bigger than your club, that's the day you have failed. That's the day it all ends. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand that? Now, the message is basically this. Mbappe, okay, perhaps Arbeloa would have put him on the bench. He heard he was going to be on the bench, sure. And then he retaliates, by faking out an injury. Now, it's very unsportsmanlike. It has this kind of anti-team behavior. I don't know the exact word to use. But then, big players have been on the bench. Big players have been benched. Benzema has been benched. Ronaldo has been benched. Several players have been benched in several, different points in their careers. Is Mbappe saying he cannot be benched? Is Mbappe saying he can't be on the bench? Is that what he's saying? So, when you think about this now, you see, these guys do not respect authority in any way. They do not. This will take us back to the time. Remember the Super Cup final? Barcelona beat us 3-0. With Xabi Alonso was there. Xabi Alonso called out the players. Let's give them, is it called the guard of honor or whatever? But basically, congratulates Barcelona. And Mbappe tells the crew, no, we aren't doing that. Let's go back in. People always choose to forget that particular moment. Yes, Mbappe generally had good terms with Xabi Alonso. I mean, Xabi's tactics were favoring Mbappe. But they forget that one crucial moment. He absolutely disgraced Xabi Alonso with that. Your manager says, let's do this. And a single player says, no, boys, we aren't doing that. Let's go. And the boys listen to him. Now, tell me, as someone who thinks, as a thinking human, which I believe you are, who would you feel in that scenario is more powerful? It's the player, not the manager who gives instructions to these players. I remember back in the day, players, yes, they get the fame and all that, but the moment you don't listen to your manager, whoever he is, it's over for you. That's back in the day. Now this has confirmed Mbappe's attitude. So for those of you who would only want to blame Vinicius, don't get me wrong. In my previous video, I said it. Vini is a mad man. I mean, Vini is a frustrating guy. Yes, I know that. Vini is also he disrespected Xabi Alonso as well. Yes, but Vini, his attitude isn't the sole problem. Do you understand the point? Mbappe's attitude is a problem as well. And it would lead me to what I said yesterday in the video. At Real Madrid currently, we have problems on all fronts. You look here, there's a problem. You look there, there's a problem. You look here, there's a there's a problem everywhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? The problem, there are so many problems. Vini's attitude is a problem. Kylian Mbappe's ego is a problem as well. Look, I'm not saying Mbappe should have definitely started the clasico. He would have gotten a goal, or maybe 2 goals, who knows. I still believe he would have lost, but at least he would have gotten a goal. Yes, he plays very good against Barcelona. He should have started. But still, your manager gives you an instruction. You can't be retaliating. Xabi Alonso won't be here for long. You won't be. I mean, it's just like how many games left, like 2 or so, and then you never have to work with. Did I just say Xabi? Arbeloa? Like 2 or a game or 3 games. I don't know how many games left, but that's all. And Mbappe, you will never work with Arbeloa again. Can't you just? Why not? Why can't you just obey instruction? Why can't you do that? I'm proceeding to feel like this team is nothing without you. Well, this team is nothing without you. This team was everything without you, Mbappe. Do you just get that line? Feeling like we can't progress without you. We were literally the best team in Europe without you, mind you. When I remember those days, Bellingham's debut season, 2024, I remember 2022. Look, is this Real Madrid now? Is this Real Madrid now? Let me give you a mind-blowing stat. The last, 7 El Clasicos, we've only won 1. We had 1 win, and that was with Xabi Alonso, the 2-1 at the Bernabeu. Now, you might think, okay, maybe there's a draw here and there, it's 6 losses. 6 losses in the last 7 El Clasico in the last 2 seasons. We've had 6. How does one lose 6 times against a single team out of 7? If it's a coin toss, you can't lose a coin toss that badly. You cannot win. I mean, you can't lose it that badly. There is no draw, just a single Real Madrid win, and 6 losses to Barcelona. And there's a comment, I saw a comment, on my previous, if you haven't seen that video, check it out, the reaction to El Clasico. Now, this comment is coming from Mark. He says, all teams that have beaten Barcelona, be it in La Liga or UCL, have all capitalized on their defensive flaws. This was brilliant. Well said. This man is a genius. I saw chances. There were so many chances yesterday. So many times we could get in behind that line. So many opportunities. So many, man. And look, ask anyone who is ask a Barcelona fan if you have one as a friend. They did not Real Madrid made them happy this season. The fact that we disgraced ourselves. Super Cup final. The fact once upon a time we had about 4 points lead, or was it 6 or 7 points? I don't know. I can't remember. We had in La Liga and we bottled that all. Ask a Barcelona fan if you have one as a friend. Ask them. They are not really happy with this season. They didn't play particularly too well. Copa del Rey, they were out. Atletico de Madrid capitalized on their defense. Barcelona, they have so many defensive holes. It is so easy to get in behind them. Look at what Chelsea did to them. Chelsea. Look at what Paris Saint-Germain did. Although Paris Saint-Germain is Paris Saint-Germain. What other club did they play against? Barcelona conceded a goal in every single Champions League game they played this season. Multiple goals. A goal, if it's a goal, you know it's against a small team. If it's multiple goals, you know it's against a big team. What does that tell you? These guys are prone to goals. The defense have, I mean, the tactics of the high line, it can easily be capitalized upon. Who is the best team to capitalize upon this? Real Madrid. The best team, in generations, at least in the 21st century, Real Madrid is like the best counter-attacking team. I don't want us to be that, but that's what we are. So, does it not beg, do you not get the point? The best team to take advantage of this is Real Madrid. And we got chances yesterday. We got chances, we got opportunities. We got it all. When you play a man in behind the line, Vinny either does out the chance or Now, we have no Champions League, no La Liga, no Copa del Rey, no Super Cup. In the last 2 years, we've gone utterly trophyless. No major trophies. None. And it's like I said, if you believe we would just magically win a trophy next season, you might as well believe in Santa Claus. You might as well believe in the Tooth Fairy. Do you get me? You might as well believe in the Easter Bunny or Easter Rabbit, whatever it's called. If you believe we will just magically get a trophy next season. Because there are so many problems. There's a problem in defense. There's a problem in midfield. There's a problem in offense. There's a problem with players' behavior. There's a problem with mentality. There's a problem with pressing, passing. There's a problem everywhere. Will Jose Mourinho fix the egos? I believe he has a bigger ego than everyone else, so his ego should overthrow their ego. If you get that mathematics. But tactically speaking, I don't know. I don't think Jose Mourinho fixes everything else. It's about humbling the players and the ego they have. Yeah, he will do that. But tactically, because aside from egos, you also need. Have you noticed that this team we aren't very good at playing football? We aren't very good at playing football. Real Madrid. That is what I'm saying. You don't always have to. When you learn, when you only rely on counter attacks, there's only so much you can do. When you look at the way we build up, we are so bad at building up. All right, how about this? A long ball, for a center forward to, do a hold-up play. Mbappe can't be the one doing hold-up play for a long ball. You understand what I'm saying? Mbappe is to chase, not to... He doesn't have aerial presence. I don't know. I've never been more uncertain about anything in my life than this right now. I don't know where we go from here. Real Madrid, I don't know where we go from here. I honestly do not. But wherever it is, I will be there. Because that is it. That is what being a Madrid fan is. If it's to the gutters, fine, I'll join you guys there. We will all be there together. If it's to the heavens, we'll be there together as well. Catch you guys later.